Welcome to another episode of Reasonably Shady. I am Gizelle Bryant.
What's up? What's up? I'm Robyn Dixon. Thank you for being here with us.
Boop, boop,
Once
boop,
again.
boop, 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 2025. 2025.
Whoa.
Okay, enough of that. All right.
Okay, I do want to say,
Yeah.
I think I said this last year.
Okay.
Like January, I'm still asleep.
Well, it's February, honey.
Exactly. So I'm saying like February,
Yeah.
the end of February, like I'm here.
Oh, you're awake now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'm awake.
Good
I'm
morning.
ready.
Good
I'm ready.
morning.
Especially now that when you wake up, well, maybe not for you. When I wake up,
Yeah.
it's light outside.
Oh, no, not for me.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So for me, at like 6:30 when I'm waking Carter up for school, I'm
Uh-huh.
like, oh my gosh, thank goodness it's light outside.
It's light outside.
And then the other day I was like in the bathroom and I looked out the window and it was like 6:30 at night and it was light outside.
Yes.
I was like, oh
Yes. It does something to your whole psyche.
yes.
Yeah. It's
Thank
amazing.
you. So I'm here.
So Corey, he's driving himself to school?
Not yet.
Not yet.
No,
Okay.
we haven't gotten him a car yet. And it's we just can't decide on what we want. And then the problem is like, I don't really like to leave the house. So like in order to like really to buy a car, like you got to leave the house. So yeah, that's been a problem.
Okay, is that your shady moment? Because that's pretty much shady. Because you don't want to leave the house in order for you not to leave the house.
So
Because
I
if
could
you
buy
buy
my
him a
son a
car,
exactly.
you don't have to leave the house.
That's a great point.
Yes. So you need to go outside the house.
Yes.
Get
All
that
right.
happen.
Okay.
Get
all
that
right.
happening.
I'm going to put that on my prioritize
do.
that on my
Things
list.
to do.
Yes, that is on my to-do list. So.
Okay. Well, FYI, I have a live show coming up in 2 days in the big
shaka.
NYC. Get
All
into it. City
right.
Winery. I love City Wineries, by the way.
Yeah, City Winery is like, it's just like plug and play.
Yes.
Really nice.
So
And then the food is good, the drinks are good, the vibe is good.
all that. So come
Yeah.
through.
So
Everybody
that'll
come through. Get your ticket. Come through.
So that'll be a great
Yes.
show.
And hurry up because it's almost sold out. So hurry up and get your ticket.
Sold out.
Almost there. Okay. So I have a shady moment. It's kind of long.
Okay.
All right. The shady person in this situation is me.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. What's new? But okay.
What is new, Robyn? All right. So I've been doing a lot of traveling.
Okay.
And I was recently in New Orleans.
Woo, woo.
NOLA, honey. Okay, so by the way, I got there. The Super Bowl was on a Sunday. I got there on Tuesday.
Okay.
No, I get that. Yeah, I got there on Tuesday.
Okay.
And after the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
I got off the plane, was walking through the airport.
Okay.
People were leaving in droves. Like they were like walking fast to their gates. They were ready to go.
Okay.
And I was like, clear out,
Yeah.
bitches, because I don't want no parts.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so I go to my favorite Cafe de Monde to have my beignets
Yum.
with my hot chocolate. And, when I go to Cafe de Monde, it's kind of like I'm eating with my grandmother and my father.
Okay.
They're there with me.
Yes.
So I did all of that. I left there. I walked there, which was like a 15-minute walk
Okay.
from my hotel.
Okay.
So walking back, Erica calls me and I walk into my hotel and I didn't want to get on the elevator. So I like sat on like the little bench in the lobby of the hotel and didn't realize it, but I took off my sunglasses and I put them next to me. I don't know why. I was on the phone. I just took my sunglasses off, put them next to me. And then she and I finished talking and I was getting ready to get on the elevator and I was like, I left my sunglasses in Cafe de Monde.
Oh, shoot.
This is what I'm thinking. I left my sunglasses in Cafe de Monde. So I was like, oh my God. Jump into a cab, go back to Cafe de Monde. And I'm like going back to the table where I was sitting looking for my glasses. And I'm looking at my waitress. I was like, my glasses. They were on the seat next to me with my glasses. She was like, I don't know what you're talking about, lady. So then out of nowhere,
Okay.
this guy pops up who was the manager. He was like, is there a problem? And I said, yeah, I left my glasses here. He said, okay, stay right here. I'm going to go look at the videotape.
Oh,
I said, oh, great. I'm all excited. I'm like, please,
Give me
go
my
look at the videotape.
who took my glasses?
So he goes across the street, comes back.
Oh, my.
He has a screenshot on his phone.
Okay.
And he shows me that I had my readers on. And I put my readers back into my bag. He said, you put your glasses in your bag. I said, no. Those are my readers, not my sunglasses.
Okay.
My sunglasses were sitting on the chair next to me.
Okay.
So he said, okay, let me go back and look at the more videotape. So he goes back, looks at some more videotape. Mind you, everyone in the place is like,
On
hey,
the hunt for the sunglasses.
No, people are like wanting to take pictures.
Oh,
People,
okay.
because I've talked about beignets so much, people know that I like eat it with hot chocolate. People are telling me, I got hot chocolate, Gizelle.
Okay.
I got hot chocolate.
Oh
like
my
it's
God.
a whole thing. Okay, it's madness.
Okay.
But I'm sitting in this chair waiting for the videotape. This man comes back. He shows me the videotape. He said, ma'am, you walked out of here with sunglasses on. So he shows me the video of me walking out with sunglasses on, and I'm like, "Oh my God, I'm an idiot!" I tore down Cafe de Monde, and
the
I'm
most
wrong.
Robyn thing you could ever do.
All right. So I walked back to my hotel because I wanted to stop because I bought an antique dining room table in New Orleans, and I wanted to go look at it again because you gotta look at stuff twice. So I went to go look at that again. And I get back to the hotel. Guess what? Glasses sitting right there where I left them on the bench. That was ridiculous. So I just want to apologize right now to everyone at Cafe de Monde because y'all did not steal anything from me.
Right.
Okay.
Nothing. And the fact, and please, like, you need to call the manager and be like, I appreciate you trying to accommodate me and
he did
find my glasses and figure out where they went. But
and I did apologize.
Idiot.
I'm an idiot. I did apologize and shady because I was actually side-eyeing every waitress in there. Every waitress. I was like, I know y'all got my glasses. And mind you, I have lost these glasses. These are some Oliver Peoples. I love these. They're my favorite glasses because they're lightweight.
Okay.
I've lost them about 4 times. These are $600 glasses.
Oh my God. Okay.
And so I'm like, damn, I got to pay another $600.
Right.
But they were right there on the bench waiting for me.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So shady moment.
That is a Robyn thing. That is something I would do. That is definitely something I do.
As you order DoorDash to the kids' school.
To my kids' school. Yeah. But I'm the one that I'm on the phone and I'm looking for my phone.
Yes. Oh, no. I have it in my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm looking for my phone all the time. And keys all the time. You got a shady moment? By the way, my Houston and New Orleans shows were fantastic. Thank y'all for anybody that came or whatever. Thank y'all. Yeah. But I have a new appreciation for being on the road. Quote, road.
Yeah.
Because you walk into these venues and you don't know what the hell you're going
about to walk into.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'll just leave it there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That sounds shady. Okay. Sounds very shady.
Yes.
Okay. So I don't really have, there hasn't been a whole lot to report. I just want to say it is, late February, right?
Yeah.
February.
Going into March, almost.
My neighbors on both sides of me.
Oh, no.
And one around the corner.
Oh, no.
Still have Christmas lights up.
Yeah.
And on.
No.
Yes.
They're still on?
On.
Because it's probably an automatic timer or something.
Okay, unplug it. Turn it off.
Flip the switch.
Yes. Flip the switch. Turn it off. Literally, we drive up and it's 3 houses and I'm like, in the nighttime, I'm like, are these lights on? And they are. And one of these houses, they're ones where the lights are just all over the entire outline of the house on the trees.
Yeah.
It's what is your electricity bill?
What's the bill looking like?
Yes.
They have solar panels?
No.
Okay. Well, yeah, that bill is up there.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm like, what is there a point they're trying to make here?
There's no point here.
Because at this point, the longer it went on, I was like, okay, maybe it's a thing to keep them up till Valentine's Day. Yeah. I don't know. Well, we're past Valentine's Day and they're still up and now I'm upset about it.
Right. And they're dimming a light on our Black History Month.
Oh, maybe that's what it is?
Yes. They want to keep it up. It's because because they're white, right?
Yes.
They want to shine a light on their house to try to dim us on Black history.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not going to go that far. Okay. I'm not going to go that deep. I'm just going to say they too lazy to turn the damn switch off.
Yes.
Unplug. Just a simple.
Unplug the switch.
Just pull the switch.
Yeah. Because we got a couple more days in the Black History Month and we will utilize all of them.
Yeah, we need to. Because the way things are going, I know we talked about
things are going left.
It's really sad.
Quick.
Really, really
Things
really
are going
sad.
left.
Really
Speaking
sad.
of going left, can we talk about the NAACP Image Award that the Real Housewives of Potomac didn't win?
Oh.
So I am once again a
double loser.
I'm a double loser.
A double loser.
I don't this is not a good feeling.
I mean, but you're a double nominee as well.
True.
So that balances it out. Because a lot of people are a zero nominee.
A zero?
Right?
This is very true. So I'm a double nominee, making me a double loser.
Yeah.
The next time I get nominated for something, goddamn it, I better win.
Okay.
Okay. I'm done with that.
Okay. So what is the next thing you're going to be nominated for?
I don't know. Something's happening.
Okay.
Okay. So, by the way, is this our house?
Yes.
Yeah. So I just bought. Okay. So the pedestal that's in front of, not pedestal. What is this?
Coffee table.
Coffee table that's in front of Robyn's sofa is beautiful. It's like marble on top, and then I don't know,
like
mahogany.
a paneled wood.
Yes. I just bought a dresser. Okay. My dresser was falling apart.
Oh.
And I just bought this. It just came. I freaking love it.
Really?
Absolutely.
It's like the same in the same collection.
Same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Absolutely love it. All right. Moving on. So but let me tell you what I don't love.
What don't you
Married
love?
to Medicine.
Oh.
So I like those ladies.
Yeah.
I like the show.
Okay.
I don't like what the hell is happening.
What is happening?
So I know you don't know, but I got caught up into the Matrix.
Okay.
And I turned on my TV and it was there.
Okay.
And all I saw was, because we know Phaedra's on the show.
Uh-huh.
And they were on a cast trip.
Okay.
And here comes Apollo.
Okay.
Joining them on the trip.
He's not a doctor. Okay.
Yeah. With his wife.
Okay.
Okay.
Who's not a doctor.
Who's not a doctor either. Right. And
Phaedra's not a doctor.
And so Heavenly, who is a doctor, invited Apollo and his wife. So they're walking up. So then we cut to Phaedra in her confessional, and she's like, yeah, this is the woman that my husband was cheating on me with.
Okay.
So then we see like Shireen, I think that's her name, is the wife. And then we have Quad.
Okay.
Who used to be married to a doctor, Greg, who is now married to someone else.
Yes.
On the show.
Sweet Tea or something.
Yes. And then now Quad is there with her new boo.
Okay.
Okay. So we have all of these exes and all of this mess. And I'm typically here for the mess because, I love me some Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
Right. Yes. Okay.
So I am here for the mess.
Yes.
Not this mess. I was kind of like feeling bad for Phaedra. I felt like this is, from a producer standpoint, like this is too much. We didn't cross the line. It's just too much.
So did they blindside her? Like
that, from what I understand, behind the scenes, she knew Apollo was coming, but not the wife.
Okay.
And I think because Apollo was at the reunion last year, but with her. So I think.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. So I think she was cool with that, but not like you're bringing the wife.
Why is Apollo?
Why is Apollo there?
I don't even understand. Why is he there?
I don't get any of it. It don't make no sense. The whole thing is set up to be messy.
Yeah, messy.
And
right.
it
That's
reeks of that. Yeah. It reeks of producer produced. It just, I literally said no more, and I turned the TV off.
Right. There's like no reason for those people to be in this group.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm here for the mess, but I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
I think the Greg and Quad part maybe is understandable.
Yeah.
I mean, well, they hired Greg's wife to be on the show, right? So I guess the intentions was to be messy. But also the question is like, if Quad's no longer married to Greg, then maybe Quad shouldn't be on the show. Right?
Yeah, but Quad started the show.
She's part of the group.
Yeah, she's part of the group.
She's part of the group.
She's part of the friend group.
Yeah. But it is intentionally being messy. Like, why would you intentionally bring the wife of someone's ex-husband into the on the show?
I could kind of understand the Greg Quad of it all, but
even still, that's messy.
Right.
That's still messy. But the Apollo,
come on. Yeah. I was like, wow. I'm disturbed.
Yeah.
It makes you feel like if you're going to be on the show, you don't want anyone to know who you're dating. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot the best part. Phaedra, who brought her current boo on, is friends with Apollo and the wife. So Apollo's like, dude, you ain't telling me you was dating Phaedra?
Wait, who's...
So Phaedra brought her boo on.
Oh, the dude... Oh, Phaedra's boo is friends with Apollo.
Yes.
Oh God.
So Apollo's like,
okay.
It's so messy.
Okay.
And typically I love the so messy. I hated this.
Okay. All right.
Yes. I wanted it to stop. I turned the TV off. So I'm just letting y'all know. Y'all lost a rating. Is half a rating? How do you know how they calculate ratings?
Yeah, a viewer. I don't know.
One viewer.
So
me.
So if this happened to on Potomac,
which it almost did, kinda. When I was dating Sherman and they brought on his ex-wife.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Guys, Anyway,
You got no
moving
choice
on.
but to deal with it.
You got to deal with it. Okay, so speaking of other reality television, Khloe and Lamar, have you seen this?
No, I did see a clip. Like they had a sit down, like first time in a long time.
Oh my God, it was so good.
It was. Okay.
So the reason why it was so good to me, okay, so the Keeping Up with the Kardashians or whatever their show is called on Hulu is now back on.
Mm-hmm. What
Season
season is this for them? For
6.
real? No.
Oh, so it would be probably
from the very beginning.
I think like 26 because I think the other one was 20.
Sheesh.
Or 18 or something. I don't know. Anyway, so episode 1.
Okay.
Lamar off camera. Lamar runs into Malika.
Okay.
And they both were like crying when they saw each other.
Okay.
So then I guess that got Khloe to thinking, and Khloe was like, "Look, I have a lot of stuff of his that is, monumental to him, like his 6-man award,
like his awards, his memorabilia.
Yeah, that I should give to him."
Okay.
She's like, "And I've had it all these years, and the reason why I didn't give it to him is because there were some things that she gave to a friend of his to give to him, and that person sold it.
Oh, okay.
So she's like, I'm gonna hold on, until I can give it to him."
Mm.
So she invites him over. He is legit nervous. He's sweating. He don't know what's about to happen.
Okay.
But you can tell that he's like ready to be there.
Yeah.
So he sits down and Khloe's kind of like, get yourself together. Like, chill out, dude. And he just starts like apologizing to her and like telling her how much he loves her. He will always love her. He will never find somebody that's as down for him as she was.
Yeah.
And not only did she have that award, she had like this jewelry that she had made for him. She had his mother's driver's license. His mother's passed away. She had all this stuff.
Okay.
And it was like a moment.
Wow.
I was actually crying.
Really?
When I watched it. Because it was touching. It was just like he's obviously has a drug problem.
Yeah. Still, you think?
No, I think he's good.
Okay.
But like that is a disease that took over his life.
Yeah, ruined a lot of his relationships.
Yes, including hers. And you could tell that they had nothing but love for each other.
Yeah.
So it was like very emotional to watch. So I want everyone to watch it.
Okay.
Yes.
So was she emotional or was it just
Yes.
She was?
No, she was kind of numb to it because she had to she even said, I've had to put up so many walls to protect myself from this situation because it was so bad.
Yeah.
That she was kind of a little numb to it.
Yeah. Wow.
Because he don't remember when he was in rehab, getting himself together for 4 months. He don't remember her being there.
After he like
OD'd.
Okay.
And somebody had to and he was in a coma, and somebody had to teach him for 4 months how to eat and how to speak and how to walk. And that was her.
He doesn't remember that she was there?
Not really.
Really?
And he said, he was like, you were wiping my ass. I will always love you because you wiped my ass. And she was like, do you remember that? And he was like, kind of like, no, but I know that you were there.
Right.
So no one else did it but you.
Right.
That's some shit.
And then he got better and she just kind of like disappeared out of his life?
No. Like she moved him. This is so crazy, y'all. This is love.
Yeah.
She moved him into rented the house next to hers. Moved him into there so he could do his rehab in there and she could watch him.
Okay.
Right. And like be in control of just like all the people coming in and out.
Right. Oh, wow.
So they went from that to filming a scene.
Yeah. Wow.
For Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. But
he's so wild.
And he said to her, you had every right to do that.
Yeah. Hell yes, she did.
Yes.
That's a big sacrifice she made.
Yeah.
Like, she could have definitely she never even had to even go by his side when he OD'd.
Right.
Right? Because they weren't married anymore, right?
No.
When he OD'd. Yeah. She didn't even have to do that.
No.
Wow.
No.
That's wild. And then like a bunch of his friends like passed away or they OD'd and died.
Oh, really?
Yes. Like 3 dudes that like when they were filming, when he was with her and filming Kardashians, it was like this white dude that was always with him.
Yes, I remember that.
He OD'd, like 3 people in his really tight circle OD'd from drugs.
Damn.
So he definitely, kind of didn't stand a chance, really.
Yeah.
How
about this? She said when he was in a coma, his dad was like, pull the plug because his dad wanted the insurance money. Ain't that some Now that's some Speaking of Kardashians, and then we're done with them. Kim is coming out. I'm very impressed by this, and I'm going to be online.
The Nike
Skims.
and Skims. I'm very curious.
And listen, I don't know how people get the stuff. Like, I think they're online right when it drops, right?
Okay, probably. Yeah.
That's gonna be me with this.
You're gonna be.
Yeah, I haven't done this with anything.
But they previewed what the stuff is gonna look like.
I don't even care. I want it.
Yeah,
I want it. Like, I didn't want the Dolce because she did something with Dolce. I could give it. I didn't care about that.
Yeah.
I did want the North Face stuff because I've seen it.
Okay.
One of my hairstylists, Lena, she's got some of it, and it is so cute.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So I definitely want the Nike stuff.
Yeah. I'm gonna check it out. I want to see what it looks like. I want to see if it helps Nike's stock price because.
Oh, are their stocks down?
Yeah, their stock has been down.
Why?
I don't know. It's just been down for a really long time. So I want to see if it helps that. Like, I actually, there's like a settlement for.
Y'all already know if there's a settlement, Robyn gonna get her 35 cents.
So I'm waiting for
what? Wait a minute, from Nike?
Nike, yeah, because something I can't. It's like something about for anyone who had Nike stock. Nike maybe overvalued. I think that's what it was.
Okay,
they overvalued their business,
right?
And so if you held Nike stock on these dates,
yeah,
then Nike got to give you a settlement.
Okay, and how much is it?
I don't know.
Get your 45 cents, girl.
I don't know, but I'm waiting for it. It's another settlement I'm waiting for. I got an email, and it was like,
the fact that Robyn does this is wild. I love it.
I think it was Care First. I think it was Care First.
Okay.
And it means I just get this random email and it was like, if you had, Care First, if you pay premiums over this date, then you're going to get a check. And I'm like, oh yes, I can't wait. I cannot wait to see how much this check is for. It's so exciting.
Okay. Are you going to let us know?
Yeah.
Okay. Even if it's like 12 cents?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
But if it's like $1,200, then that was like worth it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see how many zeros you got on that check.
Yep.
Okay. I like it.
Yes.
I did want to talk. So I was in Houston, I was in New Orleans, and then I went to San Francisco.
Oh, yeah. I did see that. You were at All-Star Weekend.
I was at All-Star Weekend.
Yeah.
So Robyn, by the way.
Yeah.
Robyn and I will be at the next All-Star Weekend. We will be there with Reasonably Shady.
Okay.
We'll be doing our podcast there.
Oh, okay.
And we will be interviewing some of the retired professional basketball players.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Them? Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So stay tuned for that.
Why do they have to be retired?
They don't have to be retired.
Okay.
They can be anybody.
Okay.
Who ever played for the NBA.
Okay.
And maybe their wives.
But I was saying that
no, I'm being serious.
No. And I agree with you. I was saying that about Super Bowl. I saw that there were a bunch of podcasters at Super Bowl interviewing people. Like Tamara and Teddy from 2 T's in a Pod were there.
Oh, okay. Who'd they interview?
I don't even know.
Paige?
Who?
Paige?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay,
I have no
I'm
idea.
joking.
Yeah,
that was a joke. Okay. Anyway.
I don't know who they interviewed, but I saw that Tamara was out there. Nikki and Bree, Bella Twins, they have a podcast. They were out there interviewing people.
Yes.
I'm like, hello, like, can we be on location?
We're going to be on location
interviewing people. So
we're doing NBA because it's going to be in LA.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like LeBron's like farewell.
Okay.
Maybe. It depends on how he feels. Like he just keeps playing.
Yeah.
Whatever. We'll be there and we'll be interviewing some ballers, shot callers.
Okay.
I decided that when I was there. So I did like a little celebrity poker tournament of sorts.
Do you play poker?
Can I tell you about your girl?
Please.
Okay. Because my mama saw the picture. My mama called me. She was like, what were you doing sitting next to Charles Barkley,
right.
Gizelle?
I saw that.
And I was like, Ma, I thought you knew I was important. Like, Ma, get into it. So anyway, my dad taught me how to play poker years ago.
Okay.
So I got invited to this thing and I was like, you know what? I really don't remember how to play poker.
Okay.
So let me do some Googling.
Okay.
So I got to Googling and I refreshed my memory.
Okay.
So I'm the only female at this table.
Mm-hmm.
Barkley's to the right. I had a team owner to the left.
Mm-hmm.
and the rest of it was guys. And of course, there was some dorks there, guys with tatted up and had sunglasses on and tried to act like, oh, he knows how to play.
Yeah.
I beat all of them.
What?
What?
What do you mean?
Ran the table
What?
with them. Yes, I did.
Really?
So, but
that's so funny.
it was hilarious because I was all acting like a girl, like I didn't know what I was doing. And then I was like, oh my gosh, me? Did I win? Oh my gosh. And they all looked at me. They was like, oh, we got to watch out for you. Yeah, you do. So, but with poker or with any card game, you up and then you down.
Yeah.
So I was up. I kept running them and Charles was mad. And then I was trying to steal Charles's, because Charles had more chips than everybody.
Yeah.
Because he had cards to like get more chips. Yeah, I'm trying to steal Charles' cards. He was slapping my hand. I mean, it was a whole lot going on. But it was like big fun and it was all for charity.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So did you win money?
It was for charity.
But did you win money for your charity? For the charity?
No, it was for one charity. It was for Kenny Anderson's charity.
Okay. So like ultimately though, so you say you
so I won
them.
probably, I was up probably 50,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, nice.
So, but then I started losing. I stayed until I kind of like lost. And then the winner of our table, which was Charles, I think only because he had the most like ability to get extra chips, went to a winner's circle table.
Okay.
And then they all played.
So you didn't beat them all.
I did. No, I'm sorry. So it was 8 of us at the table. 4 of them had to leave because they lost all their money.
Oh, okay.
So I was in the last 4.
Got it.
And then Charles, just because he came prepared, right? So when Charles was low, he just kept buying more. We weren't prepared for that.
Okay.
He went to the winner's circle table. He played. I don't know what happened there because the party started.
Got it.
And the party was Too Short and 2 Chainz, and I was all up in there acting like I was twerking. Yeah, I was twerking.
Yeah, All-Star Weekend is fun.
It was fun. You know what? Let me tell you. I have been poo-pooing on All-Star forever. I'm going to tell you why. Because when the last time I was at All-Star 100 years ago, I was dating one of the players.
Okay.
So that was that era.
Yeah.
And then it became very pimps up, hoes down for me, right? It was just it's just too many. Yeah. And so then, but now that we're grown,
right,
and all the guys that I knew that were in the league are now retired, now it's a whole nother thing. It's grown and sexy.
It's grown, yes.
Yeah. And
definitely
so now
grown.
it's on, and Robyn and I will be there.
Yes. And if you just have to have access to the right parties.
Yes. And so the party was like run by Empire Records, which I've never heard of before.
Okay. Me neither.
I think maybe Kenny Anderson is involved with Empire, maybe Too Short and 2 Chainz are on. It doesn't even matter. But a woman came up to me and she's like, I'm the vice president of Empire. And I was like, oh my God, great. She was like, I don't care about any of these people in here. Gizelle Bryant is here. Yes, I watch Bravo. My husband's right there. I make him watch. I was like, yes, you do.
That's cute. That's
There's always one in the room.
Right, exactly. Right. Just one. No,
yes. And she was extremely happy.
Yeah.
So
fun. Okay.
mind you, Dr. J is behind me. She didn't give a shit about Dr. J.
Yeah,
So she was like, Giselle's here.
Yeah.
Bravo's
That's
in the
awesome.
house. So yeah, good times.
Oh, that's fun. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Juan was out there, but
what?
He was coaching some international young players.
Yeah.
But he refrained from going to parties. Yeah.
Was he, what day did he go?
He was there Thursday.
Okay.
Came home Monday. Yeah.
Oh, he was there like the whole time.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. It was great.
Yeah.
It was very much a good experience. And like I said, are we going to sell tickets to our podcast situation? No, we're just.
It's more of like I feel like it's more of like a press thing. You know how like the radio stations all come and people go from like, station to station.
Right.
Like, it would be more like that. Like,
okay. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll be out there.
So we would have to figure out how
we have to get our people
exactly
that we're going to interview.
We got to get people to interview. We got to get like, figure out how to like record it and broadcast it and all of that.
We might need some help with that.
Yeah, we would need help.
Yeah, and we're going to get help because we're doing it. It's going to be so much fun.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, moving on. What are we talking about?
What's going on in the world right now?
So we did see the guy that we said we weren't talking about anymore, Kanye, and his Buki broke up.
Supposedly, right?
Supposedly broke up.
Yeah. So do you think she just had she was not with the whole being naked on the red carpet thing?
Who is with that?
Well, she did it.
under duress.
Yeah.
She was under duress. She was like, do I have to? They were talking very tensely before she dropped that coat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she didn't see that?
Oh, okay.
Oh, no. It was an intense conversation.
Okay.
And he kind of looked at her like, drop it now.
Okay.
And so, yeah, she didn't like that. Her parents don't like that. Don't nobody like that.
Yeah, her parents probably came to her rescue. Like,
yeah.
Listen.
Blink twice, girl.
Yes.
Do you know the universal sign for help?
No.
Is it this? It's your fist balled up.
Okay.
Like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
Or is it like this? Anyway, it's the universal sign for help. It's like a fist.
Okay.
So if a girl is in trouble, she can, put her fist. Oh, yeah. Typically, like I've seen it on a movie.
Okay.
A girl was getting dragged and she did the like sign for help, which was like a fist, I think.
Okay.
And everybody was like, my kids were like, oh, she needs help. She needs help. Like they knew, like my kids know the sign.
Why don't I know this?
I don't know because you got boys.
Yeah. I mean, but why don't I know this for myself?
Okay,
like, is this a new thing? Is this?
It's semi-new.
Oh, it
right.
is?
Yeah. But
Okay.
maybe it's on TikTok. Who knows? But anyway, if you don't know the universal sign for help, ladies, our reasonably shadesty ladies, shadesty. I like shadesty.
Shadesty.
Our shadesty ladies. Then find it because everyone knows it. And
okay, I'm looking it up.
Yeah. If you need it, use it. Because we will come to your aid.
What is the hand signal for a woman in distress? The hand signal. Okay. Raise your hand.
Yeah.
Tuck your thumb into your palm.
Yep.
Fold your fingers down over your thumb.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was right.
Oh, so that's it. Okay.
Yeah. So kind of like a fist, but your thumb is under your fingers.
Okay. All right. So if someone does that.
Yeah. If they need help.
It's like, okay.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Why did we start talking about that? Oh, because Bianca Sensori, is that her name?
Yes.
She needs some help.
Does she need it?
Listen, she was doing that sign on the red carpet.
Right. Like, yes,
yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I think that, let's see what else is going on. So,
oh my gosh. My mom just she forwards me something. Trump is shutting down the federal website for ordering free COVID tests.
So now you have to pay for them?
Yeah.
Okay. And COVID is going around.
Speaking of, is it?
Yeah, it's going around again, but go ahead.
Oh, wow. Speaking of like shutting down federal stuff, I have, friends who work for the federal government. I have members at Glow 30 who work for the federal government. And it's like, it's so crazy because this stuff is really happening. Like, they're really being forced to go back to work in the office. They're really being being laid off. They're really being forced to, maybe accept this. What was it? For them to resign early.
Yes.
What are they?
The buyout or something?
Yeah, the buyout.
Yeah.
All of that is like really happening, and it's so it's really sad and it's scary, especially in our area, in this DC area, because a lot of people who live in this area work for the federal government. Yeah.
I was at, my contractor had to come over to my house yesterday for a whole nother reason, which I will tell you later. And I was like, where do you work? We're like, what's popping these days? Yeah. He was like, two big contracts, $500,000 contracts just canceled on him because the people worked for the government. Yeah. And they still have their jobs, but they're scared that they're going to get fired. So they don't want to start work that they can't finish.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, it's going to be such a huge ripple effect in so many bad ways. Yeah. It's like, what is the end game here? And a woman, one of my members said, literally there's a 19-year-old that Musk has given the power to come in and make changes. A 19-year-old?
I don't want to state the obvious, and I don't want to get like blackballed in the street, but Musk is in the White House speaking to the press as if standing next to Trump, as if he is the president, right?
Right.
So it says to me, because we all know how Trump is, that Musk knows that he cheated for Trump to be there, right?
Okay.
Does that make sense? And Trump has to let him
do what he wants.
What he wants. This is my thoughts, y'all.
Okay.
And don't come for me. But I feel like that's the only reason, because Trump is such a narcissist. That's the only reason why he would let a man speak for him.
Right. How do you give this other man so much power?
Yeah. So there's that.
And coincidentally, this man is an immigrant.
Yeah. By the
Musk
way,
is an immigrant.
By the way, when Trump
the
made
immigrants that you want to push out.
Yeah, when Trump made the announcement, this is so funny. We in a deep dive now, y'all. When Trump made the announcement that you had to come back to work,
Yeah.
you know he made it from Mar-a-Lago. So he was in his home making an announcement to the world that you got to come back to work. What? You ain't at work, sir.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
There's that. And let's not since we in the deep dive, Elon's son telling Trump to shut the fuck up is the funniest thing alive. Y'all Google that. He said, "You're not the president." This is what, a 4-year-old?
Oh my god.
He didn't tell Trump, "You're not the president."
Right.
And I think he said, "Shut up."
Yes.
Shut the fuck up.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
We're on a deep dive, y'all. Okay, we're done. But it's Black History Month. We will not talk about this in March. We only gonna talk about this in Black History Month.
It's a mess though. I really for a while I was like, okay, maybe it's not going to really, really happen. You know, maybe
Right.
maybe all the stuff Trump was saying, it was just,
some foolishness.
Just some foolishness
Nope.
to get him there. And then once he got to the White House, he can just chill because okay, you're on your last term, buddy. But they're trying to allow him to have a third term.
Yes.
To repeal that, to repeal the term limits.
Listen, y'all better vote.
gosh.
Y'all better vote. Now, I want to give a public service announcement. Are we done with Trump?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to give a public service announcement. So, I recently, did I talk about my water heater?
Yes.
How it broke.
Yes.
And I got it replaced.
Yes.
Okay, so I've been out of town a lot, so I really haven't been using water in my house.
Okay.
But I did realize before I left the last time that my shower was 30 seconds. It was hot, and then 30 seconds later it was cold. So I'm like, what is happening here?
Okay.
So I finally am home for several days, and I called my guy. This is why my contractor was at my house. I called my guy, and I was like, look, whatever you installed is a piece of shit. It's not working.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, okay, I'm gonna have my guy come over. So the guy comes over, and the plumber said, I've installed it. I ain't coming over.
Right.
Because I've done my job.
Okay.
So he sent the HVAC guy who knows about the components in a water tank.
Okay.
So the HVAC guy said there's something in there that's not it's not giving enough energy or whatever.
Okay.
So let's change that. Mm-hmm. So they changed that out. So
the brand new water heater.
Yeah. Okay. So they changed that because sometimes they're quote defective.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, mind you, this water heater I can hook it up to the Wi-Fi.
Oh, nice.
There's an app for it and everything.
Oh, that's exciting. Okay.
It is state of the art.
Okay.
Okay. But the shit don't work.
Right.
So, that didn't fix the problem. Another guy came over and I don't know what happened. I came home yesterday from getting my hair done and it was beeping and I had no water.
Oh, no.
So I called my contractor, who's Muhammad. I said, Muhammad, we got a problem. So he zooms over my house. So we should have done this from the beginning.
Yeah.
We called the big 800 number that's on the side of the water tank that they say, call if you have a problem. We called them. And mind you, my girlfriend kept saying, Gizelle, it's set to the factory settings.
Okay.
You have to somebody has to go in there and fix the factory settings. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. This sounds crazy.
Okay.
So we call Muhammad standing next to me. He calls the people and the people are like, open this up, open that up. Okay, pull this white cord out. So he pulls it out. She was like, wrap it up and put it back in and put the installation in and put the cover back on. Yeah, that's what it was. That white cord is a sensor.
Oh.
That doesn't, because it's there and water hits it,
it turns off.
It turns off. So it won't fill up.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that sensor, that thing should never be there.
No, right. Because if you could barely take a shower.
Yes.
And
I'm the only person in the house. Had my girls been there, we'd have been on cold water century.
Right.
Yeah. So anyway, water heater people, stop putting these little factory nonsense inside.
That's a pain in the ass.
Pain in the ass. But now we know. So this is the PSA to any, if you have a new system and it's not really working properly, it's something very easy, but it's like something that they put in there. I don't know why.
Right.
So you got to just fix it.
It's like more advanced than what your standard technician is familiar with.
Yes.
Because now you got all these
technical things, fancy schmancy.
Yes.
The thing is hooked up to Wi-Fi.
Yeah. That's like, I remember my Range Rover is fine now, but years ago, when Range Rover like started just getting real fancy with their computer system.
Yeah.
Man, that thing, I had to take that thing into the service center like every other week because it was always just some sort of like computer malfunction. It was just like, okay, you got these expensive cars and they're trying to do too much with the software and the computer and be all technologically advanced. And then it's always blanking out on you.
A mess.
Yeah. So it's always good to like not get the first generation thing. So I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
I saw this on Instagram. It was a girl complaining. When you're in an Uber.
Yeah.
Do you have a problem if your Uber driver is talking on the phone the whole time? Like,
No.
Do you care whether they're on the phone or not?
Don't care.
Okay.
I
Has that
actually
ever
love
happened
that.
to you? Okay.
Yeah, it happens. I love that because you're not talking to me.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This girl had like a really huge problem. Like she was like,
Why?
I don't know. I guess she thought it was like inappropriate and rude.
Okay. I do have a caveat to that.
Okay.
I would love if he was talking in another language that I didn't understand. So because I don't want to hear I don't want to know your conversation. Right. So if you're speaking in some other language, Spanish, whatever, and I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
It's amazing.
Okay.
Right?
I guess for me, it's just don't talk so loud that your voice is like distracting me. Like, so.
What are you, in your thoughts or something?
No, like, so say I wanted to be on the phone too.
Oh.
So if you're on the phone and I'm on the phone, like your conversation should not interrupt my conversation.
I got you.
Right?
Okay.
But what if you like, okay, I just want peace and quiet. You know?
Do you ever really want peace and quiet? In an Uber?
No.
No, I'm paying attention to what the hell's going on.
Okay, now what about a black car? What about like a car service?
Yes.
Do you think that's appropriate for your...
They never do that.
I know.
So that would be weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So wait a minute. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So I feel like it's like you get what you pay for. Like when you get the black service, the black car, whatever, like you're paying for top of the line service and they're not going to be on the phone. But on the Uber, it's like you get what you pay for. But the girl was like going off. She was like,
she just wants to complain. She needs penis.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in New Orleans, the guy, I called an Uber. He pulled up. It was a different license plate.
Oh.
So he comes out. He tells me my name because I have a stage name. And I was like, player, this is not the same license plate. He was like, how would I know your name? How would I know your name? He's like arguing with me. So I was like, so then all of a sudden I look back at my app and it switched to the license plate.
Oh.
So apparently he has two cars.
Oh.
And it goes back and forth.
Okay.
And I'm like, he said, that always happens. They look, because he had dreads. He was like, they always look at me and they don't want to get in my car. I was like, no, that's not it.
Oh.
I don't want you to think that's it,
right.
player. I want you to know that we are told, do not get into a car unless all the shit match up.
Exactly. Right.
Especially I'm a woman.
Right.
I'm in New Orleans. New Orleans is safe.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to say
but
New Orleans
you're
ain't
in
safe.
a different city.
Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah. We went through all of that. And your car smelled like weed. But, that's not the point.
Yeah.
The point is, your shit need to match up. So you need to take out one of those cars.
Right.
And he didn't really care. But we got to the airport and I was high as a kite. Yay.
Now, have you ever looked at your Uber rating?
Yeah, I'm a 4.9, honey.
You're a 4.9?
Yes.
Okay. I am where am I? I don't know how this happened.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I did wrong. I'm a 4.86. I feel like that's bad.
That's probably when we were in Vegas and I was screaming at the guy because he was crazy. He gave you. Listen, I'm sorry, Rob. It's my fault.
I'm like, why am I at 4.86?
Because I was screaming at that Uber driver.
And I tip afterward.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
So that's the thing. Like, I never really tipped the Uber driver.
Really?
Because I just feel like, why?
Because they get so much of that, what we pay them. Uber takes so much of that.
Oh, they do?
Yes.
Okay, so I need to tip.
Yeah.
But I'm like always in an Uber. It's a lot of money.
Yes. I know.
Okay, fine. I'll do it.
But I don't tip like the car service guys because usually they get paid on like okay, if someone else books a car for me, so if I'm going, whatever, to Watch What Happens Live, they book us a car.
Mm-hmm.
Like Watch What Happens Live pays for that and they pay for the gratuity on the credit card bill.
Okay, got it.
That's how it should be.
Okay.
Do you tip the
Hell
black
no.
service? Okay.
No, absolutely not.
All right.
Yeah. I remember, because I've been scorned. I'll tell you my scorned story.
Yeah.
So I was dating this guy. I was in my 20s.
Okay.
I was broke. And he was not.
Okay.
So he would fly me out to wherever, and he would always have a car service.
Yeah.
So the car like one of the first couple times I was in one of these cars, I got out the car and the guy was like, "You ain't gonna tip me?"
Oh.
And I said, I looked at him like, "Fuck no!" Like
Right.
I don't, huh? I was so confused. So then I gave him a tip.
Right.
So then I told the guy that I was seeing, I was like, "Yo, the guy asked me for a tip." He was like, "Don't give him no money. Don't be giving him no money." And I was like, "Oh, okay. It's calm down." But it made me feel like they think I don't know that I'm supposed to tip.
Right.
So I kind of started tipping a little bit, but then he kept, this guy who was anger management issues, he kept screaming at me like, "Do not do that."
Yeah.
So
because they get tipped on the back end. They get tipped. They should. If he's paying with a credit card, like he's paying for their gratuity.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's funny. So maybe the guy was just trying to get over. He was definitely trying.
To get over, and this is before Uber and all that. So this is a straight black service, or a car service.
Yeah.
So anyway, they got over, but I'm not broke anymore. So now I can kind of.
But like nobody carries cash either. No, that's the thing. Like I don't have cash to tip anybody.
And I feel kind of bad going into hotels because like they are really like helping you with your luggage and all that. And I'm like, And then my guys, like the Gansevoort in New York, we're there all the time, and like. The guys see me at the corner and they're like running out to help me because I'm there all the time. I never tip these guys. Yeah. I need to start tipping them. I'm going to tip y'all next time.
I know. Right. But it's like, it's not our fault. We don't have money.
I know.
We don't have cash.
I know. But we do have a podcast that's over right now.
And then you don't want to say to anyone, "I'm sorry, I don't have cash," because then they'd be like, "Well, my Cash app is."
No, has that ever happened?
Yes.
At a hotel?
No. Maybe not at a hotel. Somewhere it's happened. It has happened with a homeless person.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Oh, we gone.
Or the guys, the squeegee guys.
We gone.
Yes.
We gone. Never forget to live your life either reasonable or shady.
Or both. Bye. Thank you so much for watching Reasonably Shady on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe.
Yes. And for all things Reasonably Shady, click below. More stuff.